Daddy got the slim caddies. Right said, no, babe, that's shady. Money couldn't stay away. Plugged it in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's go time. It's go time. Y'all, it's time to flow. Check it out, Mr. Coop in the show. Get out of PBR in the chat. Oh no, gaming news and nerd culture. Let's go. Open fridge, what's inside? Take a peek. Round table talk every day of the week. Hip hop beats dancing on the floor. Tune in, y'all. We're ready for more. Ready for more. Open fridge. Click play. Open fridge. All day. Open fridge. Let's see. Open fridge. You and me.
What's going on, everybody? My name is JPXLJPixel, and yes, it is Monday, and it is time to open the fridge. What's going on, everybody? I have been having it's been a hot weekend, and I know it's warm up there, guys. So I know you guys are happy I opened the fridge because we need to cool it down. And to cool it down with me, I brought some friends.
And I brought the water for everybody.
Todd got the water. IzzReal Gaming, what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
Stay hydrated, everybody. Okay?
Stay hydrated. I'm in the basement chilling because it's nice and cool down here. Even upstairs with the central air going, it's hot. It's hot out there, guys.
It's very hot.
I'm luckily working weekends, so I only work 3 days a week. But man, they sent everybody home yesterday. They're walking around with a heater thing, seeing if anybody's gonna pass out and stuff. And they're like, eventually, they're like, yeah, everybody was bailing. So, man, it's a scorcher out there.
Very, very much hot. It's over 100 over here, so it feels like 115, something like that.
Yeah, this is crazy. Good time to hit the water parks if you got them. Stay cool, everybody. If you have loved ones who don't have air, go check it on them because it's definitely not safe right now not to have air. All right, Todd, what's been going on with you, man? How you been? I know you
Dude, I just rolled back into North Carolina from Atlanta about let's see, 4 hours ago. So yeah, I had to take the long path back from Atlanta, but I am glad to be back in North Carolina. I had a fantastic weekend. We're going to talk about that a little bit later, but definitely had a blast hanging out with our good friends that are part of our Arcades Anonymous. And guys, I really wish and new people that we met. I'll talk about that as well, but just had a blast, and I'm glad to be back home. And unfortunately, I got to go back to work tomorrow. That stinks. But otherwise,
that's the worst part of coming back off of those vacation stuff is actually having to go back. So
yeah,
I always take an extra day. Anytime I like get done with the vacation, I always take an extra day just to recoup and get everything settled, get my mindset, and then go back.
That's kind of what I was thinking. You know, I spent the night in Atlanta. I didn't have to come back Sunday night late, and that's why woke up early this morning, got on the road before I get out of the traffic. So
awesome. All right, guys, IzzReal, we're gonna get into what's going on with you real quick here. But first we're gonna go. Todd, why don't you say hi to everybody in the chat who's here right now?
All right, good friend that I met in Atlanta, Ted Adam Green is here. Stock Jock, my good friend J Rod is here. Welcome to the channel X Wicked 502X. Welcome to the channel and show. Our burger is here, and who else we got? Obviously, you. MS Rich is here as well. Michael B popped in, but he's going to check out the replay after he gets out of his meeting. And who else? Corner K was here earlier. Hopefully, he's still in the chat, lingering around. If you're here, Corner K, let's go. And B Kirby.
B Kirby just showed up. What's up, B Kirby? All right, man.
See you, my friend.
All right, let's get into the show. Let's man, I keep on losing there. Here it is. Let's get into links.
Link support coming through.
Thanks for your support.
All right, guys, this is link support. This is where we just share our links, man. And so first thing I want to show off is my channel. Let you guys know ways to support us. If you want to become a member, we do have memberships, and we are working on content for that. Definitely highlighting is the Kung Fu trailer 2 that me and Todd in Brooklyn did. I got a couple other ones in the pipeline that I will be making, but if you want to check that out, help support the channel. And moving on, IzzReal Gaming. What's up, man? So this is your channel. You're an up and coming. I'm gonna say you're up and coming. I believe, dude, you got the talent to blow it up. I watched. I spent today just going through some of your stuff, and it's dude, your creativity and you're putting the effort in, and I think, man, you got something going on, man. You got a good personality. You got a nice stick there, and I love the you're kind of like me. You like the old, but you got the modern in there too. So you kind of got both of them, and I'm kind of the same way. I like all gaming. I'm not stuck in. I play it all.
Oh yeah, so. I'm down to experiment with new games, as in, VR, and I want to get into the VPN scene. As far as the VPN, it's on my Legends Ultimate, but you can only go so far with that, and then you would have to get 4KP or something, or an HD. But besides that, I have PSVR, and I've dabbled into it and all that. I like you said, I like modern, but I like a lot of old stuff. You know what I'm saying? My favorite game of all time is Captain America, is why I built that machine back there. I don't know if you can see it. The Nintendo Switch is kind of blocking everything, but Let me how do you do this? How do you do this? Here we go. There. Oh.
You clicked it, I clicked it. We both clicked it.
Yeah, show it again.
What?
What was behind you?
Oh, the Captain America's, but it's literally behind the Nintendo.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You can't see it.
And what do you got in front of you now? What are you showing off right now?
This right here is the Angels of Death cabinet that we built for my daughter for her 18th birthday last year.
Okay.
And we obviously put the Intech gaming deck on there.
Yep.
To play the original Switch. And when I got the Switch 2, I was, I was like, man, I wonder if it's gonna work for this. And I tried it out, and you know, lucky enough, it does, and it works flawlessly with all the modern upgrades with the FPS and the frame rates and all that. It's amazing. I know the launch for this thing, a lot of people are like skeptical about it, like, oh man, it's only one game being launched with this title. But Mario Kart was well worth it. I tell you alone, that was well worth it. But it brings a lot of new life to a lot of your old library and your Nintendo Switch. Like a lot of
Awesome.
frame rates and stuff got the caps went up. Like it's
Okay.
insane.
So we're gonna go over that pretty soon. I want you to kind of give us your whole spiel on that. And so on your channel, what should people, if nobody knows anything about you, what should they watch first? I have an idea, but I want to see what you would say.
Oh, what to check out first?
Yeah. What you get on your channel? What should we check out just to get a taste for what you're about?
I mean, there's a lot of different takes on my channel because like it has evolved. So like
Yeah.
it started off one way and now I'm something else. But at the same time, I would have to say if you was gonna come check out my channel, I would say the Street Fighter skits or the skits that I'm doing for the Street Fighter.
Okay.
For the iconic.
Okay, right over here, the Street Fighter 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks fun. You're into the skits, man. I think you and the bad guy. I think you and the bad guy might.
Oh yeah, I'm working on one right now for iconic. Obviously, it's not coming out till October, but I'm still gonna work on another skit for it before release.
I just got done watching your birthday stream with when you're dressed up as Wolverine. You're going around doing stuff as Wolverine.
The only reason why I didn't say that one, I wanted to say that one, but the only reason why I didn't is because that one was too long. And
no. If you it was
So is it on the? Okay, I need to go check that out.
Oh yeah, I went to like it was a fun weekend, man. It was my 41st birthday. I went to go see 19K Fox to pick up the X-Men Konami custom he made. I went to the pub bar. I played X-Men Stern there. The owner of the bar let me play and do cross-play and everything. He let me promote the bar and stuff. So that was amazing in itself. That whole experience was like mesmerizing. Like it was a one-of-a-kind experience. Shout out to 19K Fox for that. And everybody had something to do with that day, including my wife. Wicked 502 that's in the chat. She actually subscribed today.
Awesome.
She's into her Call of Duty, so she's not really into the retro scene that we are a part of. But she plays her games.
That's awesome. Yeah, this Bigfoot. I was watching you play this. I was like, oh, that looks fun. I've never seen that one. So yeah. So I like the modern and the old. So that this was really cool to see. So yeah, guys, go check him out, man. Give him some love. Give him a sub. And we're gonna help you blow up. All right, man.
All right, thanks. I appreciate that, guys.
All right, and then Todd,
That's me.
You're chugging along here. You're getting your channel going. 366, man. We got to get you up to 500, man. You're really close.
I'm still gonna give away that the MetaQuest. I promised.
Okay.
As soon as I hit 500, I'm gonna give that thing away.
We're getting there. We're gonna get there.
Just got to get there. So.
Yeah.
I mean,
but check out my probably my best video right there is the one that popped up, that Partycade video. Everybody's talking about it. Even half a dozen recently talked about it. So check it out. It's I went over all of the Partycades that I had in my collection and talked a little bit about them. I still have all of them and keep looking for more to add. So I love the Partycade.
You still have that Defender right there?
Yep, Defender's right here next to me. I know you can't see it on the screen, but it's literally on my desk next to me. So
nice.
So yeah,
and I have a Pac-Man one, of course.
Yeah. So
I want the Street Fighter one is the one I would want.
I know everybody is like totally wanting me to do another StorageCade update, so I got to do that.
Yes,
I got to do that. That will get plenty of views. And then right now I'm doing a lot of the shorts about what's in the box. I found a lot of cool ones. I did record one in Atlanta that I need to post. So.
Okay, and I sorry, Todd, I still got to watch those, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna binge them. I'm been trying to get everything's busy. That's
yeah. We got
We're
Life's
actually
outside
doing
of the-
stuff. We're
yeah.
outside going places, doing things, but we find time for gaming, man. Doing
There you go.
content. All right, guys.
What's it about?
I think it's time for the deals. What do you think?
Yeah.
Let's do
Let's
it.
get into the
Get it.
deals, guys.
What's the deal? Hey, what's the deal?
What's the deal?
And what's the deal?
What's the deal? What's the deal? Deal.
I mean, what's the deal?
All right, guys, trying to up that production.
Yep. Gotta be top notch.
Gotta up that production. All right, guys, this is the part. I'm trying to go limited. I'm going to give you the top 5 deals I found this week. And the number 1 deal I found was college football 25 standard edition for the Xbox Series X for $5.
Damn, that's a good price. That's a good
God,
price.
That's
That's
very
already
good
in.
one.
That's already in my cart.
This, even though they're coming out with a new one, this game is amazing. If you're in college football, it's totally awesome. It's funny the guy in the middle didn't get drafted until the 5th round. He thought it was gonna be round 1. So it was Deion Sanders' son. But if you don't know the drama with that, but yeah, $5 at Best Buy. If you want it for PlayStation 5, it's 10, so it's double. But still, that's what it's said. I paid what we were in Chicago. I paid $40. It seems like
I remember
Chicago
you were like really wanting it, and it was like
$40.
it was
Yeah.
like a good deal there too, wasn't it? It was something.
Yeah, it was. I mean, back then it was 60.
Yeah,
So
40 was a good deal then, but
and I'm still having fun. Me and my son play it. If you're into sports games at all, there's a problem with sports games is they lose their value really quick. But I think they're like time capsule. If you're into sports, you can go back in time in that period of time. So
Oh, yeah, you'll have your favorite titles. And, I'm more of a Madden guy, but you'll have your favorite titles.
well, this first year college came back,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
you
yeah,
could
for
take
sure.
you could take your
It's
creative,
worth checking out, guys, for sure. For $5 on Xbox, if you have it, yeah.
yeah. You could take your creative player from college, and then you can bring them over to Madden. So that's a cool thing they're doing now. So I mean,
Yeah,
they're
that's pretty cool.
yeah, and then actually, I think this next coming up, I think they're going to start high school. So you can go to a high school and then move up. So I mean, they're really in depth on there. Moving on, PlayStation. So that PlayStation bundle for Call of Duty Black Ops 6 with the disc drive is gone. You can't find that anymore. But if you want the digital version, you can pick it up for $399. It's even cheaper. So $400 gets you gaming. All right, I think this is. Izzy, you have to correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the cheapest way you can get into console gaming right now? If you're just starting out, I think this is
Yes, it's the cheapest right now.
with a
to
game.
date.
With a game.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the hottest title out to date right now of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
yeah, there you go.
So if you haven't got into gaming yet, if you haven't been sitting on
Oh yeah, it's a
Hands.
beautiful looking console too, by the way.
and you can upgrade these if you want the disc drive later. So you can in the future. Now, if you want the disc drive to come out, they have an Astrobot. I didn't realize they had an Astrobot bundle still for $50 more. You get Astrobot with the drive, which is $70. So this is the Series S is actually yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Garage Gamer is correct. That's probably the easiest.
270, I believe. 270. Yep. So but then you would have to buy Game Pass, so you have to throw that in there too.
Yeah, exactly. So
maybe
you want to be able to play physical
320?
games. This is the way to do
320
it.
is still it was still
Take a coin, flip it, and whichever comes.
Yeah.
Go,
Yep.
That's the best way to go.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you want to stream, you can stream some of that too.
He's always
Gamer's
right.
always
Garage
right.
Gamer is
Yes,
always
he
right.
is.
Yeah.
Garage, at least we'll let him think so. But no, he's great. All right. Another deal, and this is gonna be controversial, but this is unless you find $50 cheaper, this is the cheapest multicade you can buy right now. Cheapest multicade you can buy, take home, and play today. So for $450, you can look at your individual.
Now are we talking as a full built unit? Because
Full
you
built
can
unit,
get
yep.
you
Full
can
built
get like pies and little mini PCs.
something
and
you can
stuff
buy, put together, take home, and play today.
Yes.
Okay, well,
Now you can
no,
build other stuff.
It'd be
Yeah, we can-
arcade. It'd be arcade one up with the $2.99, the Walmart.
I'm talking multicade.
You're
Oh, you're talking about multicade?
Multi-
Oh yeah, well then yes.
Yep, this cheapest Cheapest one you can, and there is a secret.
That's
Hit me
a
up.
trick
Hit me up.
question, Gamer Fridge. You
It's not
tricked me.
yeah, you just had to think about it. You just had
Yeah,
to think
you're
about
right.
it.
You're right.
But no, there is. You can put the ROMs on it, and the new one, put it in, and it will just play. You don't need the extra. You don't have to pay extra to play the stuff right off USB. So, and there's other ways to get around that too. So, we're going to be talking about that. Hopefully, I have that video up later. So that is still $5.50 if you check your this one says it was ship. It says I can't pick it up anymore, so I'm wondering if they're all out. But check your actually local Sam's Club and see if they have any displays, because I'm wondering if they're going to be selling those displays too for cheaper. So keep an eye out that. This one, Todd, do you have this one?
Yes, I do.
The Karate Kid one. I'm very interested in Xbox again. Cheapest. I can find $17.49 for the Karate Kid Street Rumble. IzzReal Gaming. Have you played this yet?
I was thinking about picking it up on the Switch, actually.
Yeah.
I seen this. I seen PD7 talking about it and showing it off a little bit. Yeah, I think I might pick this one up. It looks good. Like you know,
I like the
looks like
Turtles. It's got that Turtles Shredder's Revenge vibe. I'm all about those. Sure. And I'm hearing this one's good. I think this is cheapest I found it was $17.50.
I think it should be a little bit cheaper, but yeah, that's.
I mean, this is actually it's more expensive on like Steam and everything. It's like
oh 40. Yeah, I know, because it's
like 40.
I think I got this on Switch, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay,
check that.
So there you go, IzzReal. You picked that up. You and Todd can play. Maybe I'll.
I don't think it's multiplayer yet. I think they're gonna implement it, but I don't think it's because I've been looking up into this game.
How is this not multiplayer? How's this not multiplayer?
Got to be multiplayer. Come on.
It's like couch co-op, but it's not online yet, and they're saying that they're gonna probably.
It's everything says no online play.
Ah, boo.
Game Mill, you keep disappointing us.
It should have been online for sure, but it's
I
not.
can't help that they failed us. Okay,
and that's why, and that's why I said it should have been cheaper. That's the only reason why I'm saying it.
So then I would say play it on Steam with the couch co-op option where you can play your friends on Steam over online. So this one might be get it on Steam then. Probably more expensive though, so check on the sale. But that's the cheapest you can get it right now. Probably, I agree with IzzReal. This probably should be cheaper then. And then moving on to the Switch, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, $30. Actually, this I think is the cheapest I found this on any platform right now. So, you want that Marvel? You guys got this yet?
I bought it twice. I got it right here on the Nintendo Switch, and I got it on the PlayStation 4.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I bought it twice.
All right. Yes, I agree. Game. Yes. Oh, perfect. So you don't know what that's that dude Karate Kid. The Karate Kid Street Rumble, man. I thought you'd be all over that, Vito. But right now, $30. Grab that.
It's Karate Kid. That Street Karate Kid looks fun for sure, but just no online. That's what kills it for me.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, that is the deals.
A lot of these beat 'em ups they're making are like they're looking beautiful, crispy clean, real nice.
Yeah, this is a beat 'em up. It is a beat 'em up. It's like the Turtles game. Shredder's Revenge. All right, and let's talk about the what's going on PlayStation Plus in June. Where you believe we're almost done with June. Remember, we got a lot. If you have
basketball this month, right?
Yep, this is NBA 2K. The finals just ended yesterday.
Yeah.
Congratulations, OKC. I was gunning for the Pacers, but I give some love to OKC. Alone in the Dark, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, Destiny 2, and then I still gotta check out Skull and Bones on the extra and premium. Firebreaker.
I might check out Alone in the Dark. That looks interesting.
Yep. Battlefield 2042. There is a new Battlefield. Battlefield 6 is coming out. There's some leaked footage I can't show. You get your channel banned if you start showing it. But it looks like it's back to form of 3 and 4, which was where I spent a lot of time. Looks like they have Train Sim 5, Endless Dungeon, and Deus Ex: The Conspiracy. I know those are the main ones right there. If you're IzzReal, PlayStation, Xbox? I know you're Nintendo.
I
you
have
them
all three. I have all three. So
Okay, all right, you're like me.
But
You
no, not really. If I had to pick one platform, it'd be PlayStation.
All right.
Ooh.
Ooh, there we go.
Ooh.
All right, we're gonna be close friends. I can tell. Todd's like Xbox guy.
Yeah, I like the Xbox a little bit more, but I did get that PlayStation 5, so I probably will be playing it more. He's already putting up the hashtag
What?
there.
Why are you banning my channel?
Why are you doing that, Garage
What I do
Gamer?
now?
Traitor. Oh, come on now. I have all of them. I literally have all of them. So
Yeah.
we all love what
So
we
is
love.
the wife
okay?
Xbox or is she
My wife's Xbox. She's in
okay?
there right
Oh,
now.
you're
Yeah,
house
there you
divided. House
She-
divided. House
House-
divided.
She's Xbox right now, or
She's-
she's always been Xbox.
Okay. So you have to have them all.
She's gonna like the conversation tonight.
Well, then you can play Todd's favorite game, Barbie's Projects of Friendship.
Love it, love it all day long. That is a date game right there. You and her can just chill on the couch for hours and hours and play that.
Yeah, see, Todd's he's gonna do a review on his channel, and
Yep, just
eagerly
just
wait.
Yep, I'll even put a premiere on it now. I'll be in the room and
premiere.
We'll discuss it. Yeah,
Right.
See, at least I got Wicked 502 to last, so that's all
go.
that matters at the end of the day.
So I do like Game Pass. I ain't gonna lie, Game Pass is where it's at. They're getting Call of Duty World War II. That's a good one. They got Warcraft 1 and 2. Oh, those are PC. Are those the original Warcrafts?
Ooh.
Dude, I love those. I just noticed that. Absolutely love those games. 2 is. Have you ever played those, IzzReal? The point and click, the original Warcraft.
No, like I said, my lady. When I met my lady,
No,
that's
these are
what she was
PC.
into.
These are PC.
Yeah,
These are
I've
PC
never
games.
played. I've never played Warcraft at all.
Okay, I'm talking about. Okay, so the original ones, they were a little more like Command and Conquer.
Yeah.
So,
I know
and then
what they are.
So when you played them, and if you just keep clicking on one of the guys, they start yelling at you. Stop clicking me! It's so funny. They had. I'm gonna have to go find these. So those are for PC. Warcraft 1, 2, and 3.
Wow, they're messing up your intro, man. We I don't know, man. We need to...
his intro puts me. Oh man. Oh, don't worry. Actually, I got a new intro coming soon. So
yeah,
stay tuned. And then moving on, let's talk about Prime Gaming. If you have Amazon Prime, you can pick up. Where are we? Here we go. So Tomb Raider, the collection, remastered collection, you pick that up. It's GOG. Saints Row 2. I've never played Saints Row 2. I always played 3. I never played the first one.
You see what Saying Spirits just said? Wow.
Wow.
He doesn't play nerd games. It's gonna be the okay. Yeah, he's already talking college football. All right.
So just to be a point here, this does Prime Day hits that you're covering is July 8th.
July 8th. Okay.
July 8th, yes, on Prime Day.
Okay. So that's
mark your
these are available
calendars.
right now. So
oh yeah, all them games are worth playing if you haven't played already.
Okay.
Like that Saints Row, the Tomb Raider collection. Oh man.
And Tommy.
That gat out of hell was a fun old time right there.
All right. Star Wars Rebellion. Todd, what do you know about that?
Very little. I've seen it, but I haven't actually played it. Looks pretty cool. Some of the worlds and all that. It looks pretty. Yet again, it's one of those you have to invest a little time in.
Yeah.
You know?
Golfing with friends. I know. Brooklyn. He was happy about that one. So, and then there's some more Saints Row. So check those out, guys, if you haven't. And we'll move on. Right now for free games on the Epic Store, the Operator and soon Sable. So I grabbed the Operator. I didn't know what it was. I'll just add it into your library. If you have any IzzReal, you into PC gaming at all?
I've been trying to get into it, but I'm gonna be honest, no, not really. I haven't. I've been more of a console gamer, and then I've obviously,
All right.
you know,
We'll get you on board on that too. Like I said, I play it all, so
Okay.
wherever it's cheaper, and all these are free right now, so check that out. I got a new I'm upping my production because I was told my production isn't on point anymore. So I don't know what I did, but let's get
We're gonna
into
make it right. We're gonna make it right.
right now because we're gonna talk about the game of the week.
There you go.
All right, I made that like 2 seconds, but let's get into the game of the weeks. We pick a game. I'm gonna pick this one right here. Thanks to my boy Brooklyn. He went and hit me up, sent me out Streets of Rage 4. And yeah, I've been having fun with this. You guys played this yet? Let's see.
No, but it looks good.
Let's
I
see
think
here.
I played a demo or something. I remember.
Come on, get into it. Get into it. There it is.
There he goes.
There it is. So yeah, he sent me over Streets of Rage 4. It's a limited run physical with the disc in the game. I actually don't have the disc in it because it's actually in my PS5. And I've been playing it today. It's actually really, really fun. So it's got that Streets of Rage love. That 8-bit. They got the 8-bit guys in there and stuff. But it's got the yeah, I've been having fun. And the game is actually on the disc because it copied the game over. So it's not a key disc. It's a actually on there.
16-bit graphics right there. Or was it 13? Yeah, beautiful.
Streets of Rage 4. It threw me because when it came in, it had the bare knuckles 4, and I didn't know what that was, and that's actually what they call a Streets of Rage in Japan. So, but if you guys want to pick that up, check out Streets of Rage 4. All right, and then Todd.
All right, this is my new passion.
Going?
This is my new passion. Me and the boys in Atlanta played. They had an actual firepower there that was in good working order, and God, we played 30-40 times. I mean, and just had a blast. Once you figure out some of the things you need to do and whatnot, it just becomes infuriating because of that lane to your left. You bounce off and it goes right in, and it's just very frustrating. So
this is a quick drainer. As you can see, this is a comparison to the real ones on the left, and the V-pin is on the right. I've been actually liking the V-pin one. Playing the real one.
It's more brighter.
Somebody clipped that. He actually said that he liked firepower when he told us it was a lame game. So.
Oh no, it sucks in real life. But no, it's growing to me. So what I want to do is I want to practice in V-pin, and then I have access to a firepower, and it's one of those games that it taunts you.
Oh yes,
it taunts you. It's like you get close and you're like, I have to. This thing.
Very frustrating. And I actually had some good scores. Trying to get multi-ball. With all three of us going, we just could not get multi-ball, and that was just we would get one or two locked, or we'd get it, multiplier 2 or 3, and just could not get
that last
little thing to get it rolling. So
IzzReal, the history of this game, according to Stockjack, who has just said this is the great, what does he say? The greatest pinball of all time.
All time.
This is according to Stockjack, and I'm just going to take his word for it. This is the first one to have multi-ball. So the first table to have multi-ball. So that's where its history lies. I do like the sound, the atmosphere it brings. It does.
See, the problem with that too was that we were, in this big conference hall, and you barely could hear it with all the background noise. But yeah, it was just amazing.
Stockjack's correcting himself.
Yeah,
one of the first. All right, yeah. So
it's whatever
It looks
Snapjudge
great.
says.
I can't wait to finally get into the the VPN scene, man, and play some of these tables. They
And
look
I
like a
think,
blast. You look like a blast.
Chaotic, correct me if I'm wrong, you have this on VPX. I'm sure he does. Correct me if I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
I believe he does. Yeah, because I was
If
playing.
I'm wrong, correct me in the chat. But this is why I need VPX
This is
in my life.
VPX. This is VPX Vito. This is you can get this on VPX. It's right in the spreadsheet. Actually, the back glass and stuff, man, they did a real good job on it too. They captured the whole sound of it and everything. So, yeah. So that is
Okay.
he does. I play it. Okay. Oh, there it is. There it is. He's got it on VPX
Confirming.
standalone.
Yep. Thank you very much.
All right. So that
I need
is
it in my life. I need it in my life.
that is Todd's pick, and then what? I already did this.
You could definitely
gotta
tell people's taste in their picks.
Yes,
Let's see.
Firepower is so frustrating yet so fun. And even we were playing with Ted Adam Green while we were there as well. I think he only went a couple rounds with us and went off to do other things. But we literally Sunday, I can't tell you how many times we hit that table. And then when these guys left, I probably hit it another 20 or 30 times. So
All right, IzzReal Gaming.
I'm
What is this game and why should we play it?
It is Call of Juarez, Gunslinger. Okay.
Ooh.
And this is earlier title from 2013. And they actually updated 2019, for the Switch. And now since the Switch 2 came out, there's even more updates for it. No patch or anything being told to anybody, but you can tell the frame rate from 30 to 60 instantly. The game's so smooth. The story is amazing. If you like westerns and first-person shooters and dark, bloody, eerie kind of games, this is the type of title that you might want to look into. You can play this on PC, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever you choose. It has motion controls. As you can see right here, I have the attachment right here. So you can pretty much turn on the gyro and stand back. And obviously I have it on an arcade. So you give it the more authentic feel like you're in an actual arcade playing a shooter. So much fun. Amazing. You guys should check it out. I actually got this game a couple days ago, last week, for $2. $2.
Wow.
$2.
$2.
$2.
I like that.
Holla.
Yeah, this
So,
looks
yeah.
fun. Yeah, when you mentioned this one, I was like, all right, this looks fun. It's on other consoles.
Hey, if you like stories from like Billy the Kid and and Outlaws, it has all of them in there. You're pretty much hunting them down. The kills are very satisfying. The blood, you see the blood, and the bodies actually lay on the ground. And I know I'm not trying to get all technical about it, but if you're an adult playing this game, you're gonna have a lot of fun. A lot.
Yeah,
Whether you play on any platform. But me, I like to go the extra mile and do the whole motion thing, So that's just me.
that is cool that it uses the motion.
Oh yeah. And the kills are satisfying. Slow motion kills, headshots.
So it's kind of
Blood,
like
gore.
Deadeye and Red
Oh
Dead.
yeah. And it's like I said, long story.
Got it.
I'm like I said, I'm just now into a few stages into it, but it's one to check out. And
So this one's just naturally better on the Switch too, just because it's better hardware. So that is cool.
I would say.
Yeah, some of it's just getting brute force because it's just better hardware. So that's cool. All right.
He said, I want my $2. I remember that movie.
Awesome. So yeah, the guys, that is this week's game of the week. All right.
You remember when he put the keys on the bike? He's like $2.
$2.
I don't know if this has been emulated yet. It hasn't, I don't believe. Right.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
But it's on all the platforms, so let's check it out.
Corner Cage spelling out your name today. That's
JPXL. He knows what's up.
There you go.
Oh.
All right. So what? Let's get into our first part of the show. First of all, IzzReal Gaming.
Yes, sir.
You're one of the few people I know who bought the Switch too.
And I got the
And,
camera too.
then you got the camera. So what I would
Fancy.
like you,
It's
because
right
everybody
here.
thinks I'm a Nintendo hater, and all I do is dog on them. I have not bought one, and Todd has not bought one either.
Not for a lack of trying, okay? Not
No,
for a
you
lack
said
of
you weren't going to buy one. You same reason I did.
Now, no, well, the FOMO has hit me hard.
The FOMO is
FOMO's hitting them
real.
now, but okay. I just want, like, how long have you had it now? For a couple weeks?
Yeah, I had it since launch. I got it
Okay.
at launch.
So I just kind of like, how you liking it? What do you like? What you don't like? Just as an owner and not somebody who doesn't know anything about it, haven't played it. I have 2 regular Switches. I have the ROG Ally. I have PC. I have Xbox. I have PlayStation 5. Why would I want to buy this? So just kind of give me that pitch. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. What do you like about it? And I'm gonna kind of like show your little cool little video here while you talk. Go ahead.
Did you not just see the promo I did for Call of Juarez?
That is a good one.
Enough said. All right, but now no, I'm gonna keep going. First off, a lot of people want to say Mario Kart World is not worth it, but it's so worth it. The mechanics, grinding on rails, jumping on walls, boosting, the new power-ups. The game is well worth it alone. 2, the new life that it brings to your cabinets. As you can see, I got Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. Obviously updated with the Nintendo Switch 2. Everything's faster, cleaner, handheld. When you take it on the go, everything's better, crisper. It's well worth it. Like I said, you guys need to get this. And I'm telling you, because I know y'all thinking about it. You two both don't have it, but it's well worth it, especially if you have a lot of games that you want to revisit, like Breath of the Wild, that whole series, Tears of the Kingdom, amazing. I have them, and the only reason why I haven't started it yet is because I'm already currently playing other things. So, like, once I'm done playing, like, Gunslinger and doing my little shorts and my videos that I'm working on that beautiful cab that y'all liking, the Battletoads cab, that split cab. That's what I'm working on right now currently. But anyways, yes, Nintendo Switch, you guys need to get it, man. It's well worth it.
Okay. And so you put the Switch into a cab.
Yes.
And you got your
two
intake back.
Two cabs.
2 cabs. So you got him, and then you got the fighting games and stuff. So that's an interesting way of using
and you
it.
also got the PlayStation attachment, so the Intech could either go either way, Nintendo route or PlayStation route. So I have Street Fighter 6 on my Marvel cab over there on the side with the Intech switches on it, and I have Street Fighter 6 running off the PlayStation 4 on it. So you could still play your PlayStation titles on that cab and your modern Nintendo Switch's titles on this cab. And I also have the Sega Genesis one. So you can play I got plenty of carts to play too. It's well worth it. Like the Intech, yeah, if you can find one, good luck. If you can find one of these, get one. I know you have one there, Master, but I especially if you're looking at the G.I. Joe's new cabinets, amazing stuff. Can't wait to see the final end results of that product. Ooh, it's gonna look nice. But anyways, you need to find one of these if you can and mod it into one of those cabinets. Because I plan on, maybe slowly saving up and get one of the shelves and doing a Nintendo Switch 2 cabinet, like a red, a solid red, and then it's gonna be a simple but elegant looking cab. It's going to be solid red and just the Nintendo Switch 2 logo on both sides. And then the Intech gaming deck, I'm going to have it red and white. The buttons are already white as it is on here already. Leave those white. Do everything else red. Put a couple Nintendo Switch 2 logos on it. Call it a day. Maybe some coin doors to light it up.
So this is like an arcade gamer to like figure out how to make the Switch into a machine. So that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you're what do you say? Like Perfect Storm said he was interested, but there's that killer game ain't out yet. I mean, Mario Kart's good for a lot of people, but for me, I want to see the Call of Duties. I want to see the Maddens. I want to see the the big dogs coming over.
My answer to Perfect Storm Gaming, he said, how many times you're gonna buy the same game. My answer to that is, how many friends do you have on different platforms? Okay.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I have an Xbox, to be honest.
if you want to play with your colleagues, your friends, or your whatever, and they're moving on to the newer platform, or even if they just want to switch it up one night. All right, we're gonna do Nintendo tonight. All right, we're gonna have a PlayStation night. All right, we're gonna have an Xbox night. If you, it gives you that option
Yeah.
to be able to follow your colleagues and your friends. To each his own. I know that's a lot of money being spent for people like, oh, that's just throwing away money. To me, it's not. That's why I buy what I buy, because I want to be able to have those options to play with my colleagues. Yeah.
So some people are looking for the new games, which I understand.
New or old. That's the beauty of it. I can't wait for the Mortal Kombat collection to come out. It's gonna go on this deck. It's gonna already be on the arcade. Mortal Kombat 4 ready to play on the arcade. I'm excited.
Awesome. So IzzReal, you say go for it, right?
Right.
Gotcha. All right. So that's what I want. I wanted you to get somebody's input. I know we had Brooklyn on. He loves this. He's more of a console gamer. He loves the whole 4K and how it looks. He was talking about that. How he said it just looks amazing on a 4K TV. So it's just good to get everybody's input. I'm like, I'm still the Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong's where it's at though. I am tempted by that Donkey Kong. If they get Call of Duty on there, I might be into it. Now, your wife did say that she does like the Joy-Cons, how the magnet, how they.
Oh, I love it. It's way better.
Yeah, I know. My daughter got the regular Switch for Christmas, and the first thing she did was put them on backwards, and we had to look it up how to get them off. So, so yeah, that was an issue with the original Switch, is that you could easily put those things on upside down. Or put them on wrong.
Can you see on the? I know it might be hard to see, but can you see that I put the camera on there?
Let me.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, right there.
I put the camera. Look, I'm waving like you see, and it's clear. Like it might not be clear on your end, but man, this camera is beautiful. I plugged it in the living room on the screen TV with the family, and we played Mario Kart, and it put all our heads in a circle and everything, and it was one camera. And it put everybody's head in their own circle and split screen, and it was a blast. But you can use this online to talk to your friends, and it shows them what you're doing and what they're doing, and it's amazing. The technology, that's another thing. The innovation on Nintendo. Like y'all saying that it's not a step up, but look, I just named a couple of new features that the Switch 1 was never capable to do. It should have been. Let's go to correct that. It should have been able to do those things, but now it's pretty much up to par with like a PlayStation 4. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Switch 2.
So you got a portable PlayStation 4. So
yeah,
awesome.
A smooth running one.
Smooth. Yeah, I think the best thing about the PS5, it plays PS4 games awesome.
I bet this plays better than the Portal. The PlayStation Portal. I bet this kills the PlayStation Portal all day long. Right. Now the ROG Xbox Alley is coming. I know, but that's a different topic. But that's a whole different story.
Yeah. That's
all right.
Another one we'd be hitting up. All right. Looks like this is why we do shows on Monday. Looks like we got some breaking news from Yeeeottt. He's saying Battletoads and Killer Instinct. Todd, you're gonna get your game.
Finally.
We'll be releasing tomorrow. Awesome.
I might have to call into work. What time Yeeeottt is it coming out? I may just have to call and say, I'm so sick.
See, I'm jealous. I'm so jealous that I can't play none of that. Sorry.
So you're not into the you don't you said
I'm not saying I'm not into it. I just need to, the time needs to be right. The price and the time needs to be right.
12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am happy for my boy
bro.
Todd. He's been
There's so many goodies
forever.
coming out this year, so it's hard to pick sometimes on what you're gonna, back or whatever.
So is this announced somewhere? Did they put this on?
Yeah.
Did they put it on some random
media?
Yeah, it's probably nowhere on their website. It's probably just some random guys.
Cornercade. I trust me, I'm not needed. I'm just, nobody important. It's all good.
So let's see here. Let me. So this is coming out.
Well, Stock Shock, if that's true, then I might be looking into that, man, because that's not a bad price for a 4KP.
There it is. I think this is the best one.
I'm gonna have to say, yeah, that's yeah.
So,
But I don't. But
yeah,
see, that's just it. I don't want standard. Yeah, you guys are all playing with the FSX kits and all that, and like the real
I think
feel.
he's
I want that. You'd have to spend the money to get all that, and you know what I'm saying. I know it's like, oh, just start gradually. But I
he's
want
just
it.
being
I want the whole
sarcastic.
shebang. If I'm gonna get into that, I'll just
Mhm.
save and save and save and save until I got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm in no rush. I got plenty of games to play. Trust and believe that.
Yeah,
I was-
exactly. Chaotic.
he wants
They,
it just for firepower.
they are trolling you on the $8.99. That is not gonna happen.
I was.
But
That's
Who's
what I'm
troll?
saying.
Who's at $8.99?
That's
Oh,
why I
God.
said. That's why I
Maybe-
said if it was, then yeah.
I think it's more like 1,100 is the
Yeah,
cheapest.
it's over
No.
1,000.
Put
15,
a
1,700
one in
for.
front of those. Put a one in front of both of those numbers,
Put 'em-
and you'll be
Then,
about
then
right.
the price go up. Actually, they're over 2,000 now to get like everything.
Depends on which one you're going for.
Yeah, you want everything like the kit and.
No, it depends on the skin too. They're
Yeah.
different on there.
I mean, that don't bother me. That don't bother me.
Heard from a YouTuber. It must be right. Yeah. Okay. Must be
He-
true.
Whatever
strong.
skin would cost the less, I guess, for me.
That's cool. All right. That's cool. Thanks, Brad, for that breaking news. That's awesome. You heard
Appreciate
it
you,
here
brother.
first. My boy Chaotic dropping the knowledge that we're getting the which one are you excited for the most, Todd?
I'm sorry.
Which one are you
Yeah.
more excited for? I'm
Of
just
what?
happy to have both.
Of the tables?
Mm-hmm.
Probably the Battletoad. I mean,
Yeah.
we saw a little snippet from the Killer Instinct, and I thought it was a cool table. I'm gonna play it, but I think I'm gonna be more interested in the Battletoads. The gameplay that I saw made that one a little more interesting.
All right then. All right. Let's get into the next topic, and that is Todd, your show. Tell us a little bit about the Southern Fried Gaming. You and a couple of AA members went and checked out.
So this is probably one of the largest ones on the East Coast. Tons of arcade cabinets and pinball tables, and of course console games and card games and role-playing games. It just is a really cool show. They have live music, they have wrestling, they have some celebrity signing stuff and whatnot. It's just a really good experience. This year was a little lighter than previous years, and I don't know if that was just certain factors that came into it. But yeah, it was a really, really good show. I had a really great time with the guys. I've got a couple of pictures that I want to show here.
So do I just?
I can add it. Here you go.
All right.
All right. So yeah, this is the entrance coming in. This is at the Galleria in Atlanta, right there, basically south side of town and whatnot. And as Stock Jock said, they had firepower, which I'll talk a little bit later as well. But yeah, the cool thing is lots of toys, lots of vendors here. I thought this was really cool. This was a Street Fighter 2 like socket robot. And then they had a little, an arcade pinball in the box still. One of the old timey, electronic ones. I thought that was pretty cool. There was a lot of great vendors there. There was what me and Stock Jock and Chaotic noticed was there was less vendors that were selling pinball parts. In the past, they had a lot more vendors selling parts, and it didn't seem to be that many this go around. So, but there was other vendors selling console games and whatnot as well. Going into that, obviously Stern was a big influencer here. They took up a good chunk of the sales floor, and as you can see, everybody was lined up ready to go into the main hall there. That was Friday, a little bit before 3. I got there early, and the guys were running a little bit behind because I think Stock Jock was playing other things as well. So,
how long were the lines?
It wasn't bad getting in. This wrapped around a couple times, but they got us in really quick. As soon as that clock hit 3, they let us in, and we were all running to pinballs and cabinets to play. So, I wanted to show this. You rarely see an SG 1000 This is the original Sega. This was before the Master System.
Wow.
This was the original one. They had one there. It was playing Star Jacker. They had tons of console.
Like R2D2.
They had like 4 or 5 different rows of consoles with old CRTs that you could play. So tons and tons of stuff there to play as far as games. And, you know, everything from ColecoVision to even regular Xbox One was in that lineup as well. So they also had one that was the Mark III. These are kind of rare. I just really wanted to take a picture of this and show this off because you don't see these very often. You can get them. They're usually overseas, but getting to put my hands on one, getting the controller in my hand, getting to play it was pretty fun and pretty fun experience. This basically came out kind of after the kind of like after the Sega Master System itself. So, cool table that I found was Pool Sharks. This is a Bally table. Had really fun with this table. Played it a lot after the guys left as well. And hopefully, I don't know if it's on VPX or not. I'm going to hope that it is. I'll get up with Chaotic and see if it is. But I had fun playing this table. And it was for sale. And I kept playing it, and the guy came up to me. He's like, "You really interested in this table?" He's like, "I'll make you a deal for it." And I'm like, "Dude, I don't know if I can haul this back to Greensboro." I said, "I don't know if my wife will even let me buy this thing." I said, "I love the table, love playing it, you know." And he was like, "Well, you know, the biggest thing about this is, you know, the back glass typically breaks." And I'm like, "Well, maybe you shouldn't have told me that. Maybe that's not the common problem you need to tell me about." But had fun playing this. I thought, Jay, you would like this. Red Bull was a sponsor this year.
Okay.
And they had this Pac-Man Red Bull.
He liking that back blast for sure.
Yeah, black glass. And then right here on the bottom, that is actually a refrigerator.
What?
Yeah, and it was stocked with Red Bulls free. So you could, if you wanted to play this, you could play it, grab you a Red Bull, sit there all day. I thought you'd really like this.
Oh, yeah. Is that a bash? Is that a Pixel Bash?
Yeah, it is like a Pixel Bash, but I don't think it's like an actual. I know they did a collaboration with somebody to make it. So
okay, because it seems like that Chrome thing. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the gaming fridge right there.
There it is. But I thought you would enjoy this. This looked
yeah,
cool. I liked how they put the kind of like an image of the coin door on the outside of the fridge. I thought that was pretty.
Oh
cool.
yeah, yeah. That was trying to figure out. Yeah, just actually, if they put like a faux one on there, like have it glued on there,
it could be done. That was just a glass backing, so I mean, it definitely could have been done. So, and let's see here, Harley Davidson motorcycle, that was for sale as well. I played a lot of that. It was blast just to.
That looks like a pinball table, not a motorcycle.
Right.
Yes. No, it was a fun table to play. It was kind of busy. It was hard to get a chance to get in there and actually play this one, but I had a blast doing that. And of course, the main thing that was there, I think that everybody was there to see, was the Jersey Jack
Harry Potter.
This is the collector's edition. And let me tell you a couple things about this table I loved. These have like a jack right here underneath the corn door, so you can plug in headphones.
Yeah, I've seen you guys doing that in the live stream. You were all
we the first time that we played this, we didn't do that. We didn't have headphones to plug in, but Chaotic brought his headphones the next day, and I tell you, getting the immersive feeling of having, you know, all the sound that's outside go away, man, it just made this table even better than it already was. So I loved the Harry Potter table. I would highly recommend it to anybody that wants to try it out. Had a really good game on this, and I think the guys would agree with you as well. It was a fun table to play.
So this is the one that's based on the art's based in the books, right? And did they have the other ones?
In the books, and
did they have the movie one?
Yeah, the DMD back there would have movie scenes and whatnot from the movie. So it was a good mesh. And I think even Ted was like saying, you know, he really liked how they kind of meshed the two together and really did it well. His daughter, he said multiple times, his daughter was, you know, the book fan. and he was very versed in it, and he
Mhm.
really enjoyed the theming, and that light, the topper there changes with whatever you're playing. It was just a really fun table to play, and even this is the collector's edition. The other ones were just as fun, but the collector's edition was probably my funnest one out of all the Harry Potters, and it was nonstop. People were playing these nonstop. The lines were usually 4 or 5 people long.
You're gonna make me go on Pin Finder and find one of these in my in my city somewhere and go try
Yeah.
it out.
Yeah,
For
it's
sure.
well worth it. And like I said, if you go somewhere, that light has to be lit on the jack for it to work. I don't know if it's a button or something like that, but it was. If you have headphones, take a pair of headphones with you, and it just kind of immerse yourself into it as well. And he was right. The art was just fantastic. It was just a beautiful table to stare at.
So I mean, which art did you like the best? Did you like
The collectors was my favorite, just because that gold really pops. I know the picture does not give it justice, but
right?
it's sitting there, and I know some of our videos were, we tried to show sides and all that. It just, in real person, just sitting there looking at it under the light, it just pops.
Okay.
I didn't hate the other tables.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
beautiful
surprising.
table.
I would think the movie ones would be more popular, but I
Yeah.
guess you definitely got they have a polish. The Jersey Jack tables have a polish to them that
Very
I
much.
just can't, because I played the Willy Wonka and the Toy Story 4 one, and
Yep.
there's just something about those tables that are just premium feeling. So I mean, they do a good job, and on even like their legs, everything's just kind of like, you can tell it just feels like a premium machine. So
Yeah,
definitely.
And Jersey Jack did it right. They had tons of they had like 2 collectors, a couple of the whatever the mid grade is. I'm not Jersey Jack's a little bit different than Stern.
Yeah.
But they had multiple. They had a total of 7 tables, or no, 10 tables there of Harry Potter. So everybody was lining up just to play these. So yeah, it was an incredible weekend. I agree, Chaotic. It was a blast.
Yeah, seeing you guys just made me want to. I was at work watching you guys, and
I kind of wish the streams were longer. Like I was like, oh man,
Yeah, I've heard that too. I think we need to next time we go somewhere, I think we're just going to do multiple.
You're so hard to live stream nowadays, and it's just so
Yeah.
like we were talking about it earlier. The audio or the frame rate and the video looks like crap. I guess I'm sorry, excuse my language, but you know what I mean.
But Chaotic's right. If you are in that area in the South Park, please come. Please, you won't be disappointed by the show. We had a fun time.
I'm thinking that's gonna be for me at least to try to hit that one next year.
Yeah.
If I go to first, I'll have more weekends available, but we'll see. I definitely I wanted. You guys look like you had fun. I mean, Southern Fried Gaming is one of the.
Like they had a blast.
Yeah, better mics and more portable batteries. Yeah. No.
Yeah, it was weird. We could only hear Brian, and then there was somebody right in front of him, and you couldn't hear him at all. As soon as Brian would talk, so it was like the mic was cutting the background out or something like that.
So what's next? Cleveland, right? Correct.
Yeah, we're going to Cleveland. Are you, Israel? You gonna go?
I would love to. I gotta see if my work will let me. You know what I mean? See if I can get the time off.
Yeah, well, we would love to have you there, man, and hang out, man, because we're trying to do like at least once a year. I'm thinking about going to Chicago again. It's just because it's so close, and the wife would love to go to Chicago anyway. So I'd love to hit all of them, really, to be honest.
Yep. There was a Dune table. The one hindsight that I said to the guys was it was a disappointment that they only had one table. That line was super long, but luckily all 3 of us got in a good time and didn't have to wait very long to play it.
Okay.
And I tell you, man, it was a fantastic table. Not my favorite by any means. I know the guys all have different ratings of what their favorite table was. But I know that this just came out. It hasn't been out very long. But they really did an injustice by not having multiple ones there. But there's things behind. I'm sure we just don't know.
So who's making this one?
I believe this is American Pinball, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
No.
Look at the detail on that Elton John, man. That's insane.
Have you played Elton John, Israel?
Yeah, I played one at Tilted 10 on my birthday.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a fun table.
But what I wanted to say about the Dune was we did get the worm to come up, and man, that was you want to talk about people cheering and just excited. That was awesome. It just lit up perfectly. It was just awesome. So,
Yeah,
but if you find a Dune, play it. It's worth it. You may love it, you may hate it, but it was a great table.
I just got done watching the movies, so I'm kind of hyped to see what they did with it, what they did with the IP. People were complaining it wasn't the first. I like the new ones, so I'm kind of excited about it and see what that one's about. Definitely.
And then Elton John was there. They unfortunately, not like Chicago where they had multiples, they only had one Elton John, and that line was decent to get into to play it. But I quite enjoyed this table, and man,
that's definitely a headset one. It looks like Ted Adam Green said it was.
Yeah. We did. It just immersed. You were just immersed in that music as you were playing.
So is that a Jersey Jack thing, or I don't recall if Stern has a headphone jack or not.
They do not, and that's unfortunate. The other thing that I was talking about is that Stern has the app, the Insider app, and I wish that the other manufacturers, and I know there's probably copyrights, there's probably stuff like that, but having a way to connect to these machines, having your scores set up and all that is really cool. But I wish that the other vendors also had, a Jersey had the headphone jack, because, dude, you'd carry headphones everywhere you went if you did. It's just
because
awesome
that sounds like a no-brainer.
You can still hear the ball moving and stuff like that, but hearing all the music or hearing all the stuff, even if you're in a bar or you're in a somewhere there's just a lot of noise and you want to get immersed in it, that's the best way to do it. So but you can play add-on for other companies. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I just seen that. So I might have to talk to my guy and see what he's got, because I know he's got some Jersey Jack ones. But yeah, that having the headphone thing, I'll be carrying around headphones all the time then.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we got kind of spoiled at Pinball Expo when they had so many of all the tables that was kind of felt. But there was a lot of people.
Yeah, and
crowded,
and the volumes were turned up, and Pinball Expo was just different. And like I said, I kind of wish that this expo was a little bit different and had more tables there to play.
But I mean, we were in Chicago and they're right there, so it's a lot easier to move them.
Yep. John Wick. I know that me and Stock Jock played John Wick a couple of times. One of my other favorites that I enjoyed. I played it once or twice and really did do well, and had a good run on John Wick playing it again. And then of course, as you saw in the videos, King Kong was dominating the whole area with the big inflatable, the theme all around it and all that. And usually you could get on a King Kong in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just waiting for somebody to go through a game. So, and they had probably 15 of them there. They were just
Stern.
Really
when we went and played it at me and G.I. Joe went and played it, they had plenty. It looks like they almost had the exact same setup they had at the one we went to. So I seen you put up a score and stuff. I love that about Stern, that we can share our scores like that.
Yes.
I mean, that was just the coolest thing. So,
and I was happy with that score. I know you beat the tar out of me on that one, but I was happy with that score. That was
a live score too. That was me walking up to the which one's better? The premium is the one with the train and the spider, right?
Yeah.
And then the
premium,
pros. I actually did better on the pro. That was actually a pro score, and my local guy, he got the pro. So I don't know. I just felt like it. I don't know if it was different or anything. I just played better on the pro. But what was your overall feeling of that table?
The King Kong, I really enjoyed it. I played on a premium and a pro, I believe, because there was multiple ones there. And I have to say that the premium was the better table. Just the movement and stuff like that just really just got you immersed in it. But I enjoy this table. I'm definitely going to play it if I see it in the wild. It's definitely going to be one that I'm going to. Would I buy one? I don't know if it'd be the one that I would buy. Yet again, it's tough because you have to. If you had the money or you won one, you have to decide which one you would want, which one you would buy. So
compared to Godzilla, what do you think?
Oh man, that's a tough one because Godzilla is fun. It's interactive too, and they just look next to each other. They look fabulous together.
They look playing together for sure.
They look good together. So,
have you played it, IzzReal? Have you played King Kong? I think
I have not. The last I played was Jurassic Park. I played the X-Men Stern, obviously.
Yep.
Deadpool, Spider-Man. I was in more in the Marvel tables, and then I played the Elton John, and there was a Doctor Who table.
Yep.
And
I haven't played Doctor Who.
There's there was a Beatles table as well.
The Beatles is awesome. I love that table.
I played some tables recently.
I haven't played the Beatles, and that's one that I saw that I'd really love to play.
I have access to that one. I can play that one a lot too.
Yeah, the Beatles the music is great.
Yeah, it's got that like old school like setup, but it's a modern table. But it feels like one of those retro. It almost feels like a retro table. So it's a good combination of like the layout. It's more like a retro, but then it has all the bells and whistles of a modern table. And then of course you got the.
This is the winner of the whole show right here.
You guys. I think that's just because Stock Jock likes it. It was not the winner.
No. We played it a couple times, and this thing just gets you addicted. It's just one of those that you just, you get.
Dude, that's a frustrating table. You play in real life. It's
frustrating. It hooks you in. It
drains so easy. This don't let them fool you, IzzReal.
It's a great table. If you see this in the wild, play it.
Play it, yes, definitely play it. But it drains so easy. If you got to put money into it, it sucks.
If it's free play it all day long. But you're gonna have fun. You're gonna get really like into this table. So he got me hooked on this thing, and it was just because we were having a good time trying to get good scores on this, and trying to get that multi-ball. And it was so frustrating that we just could not get it. While we were there, getting balls locked and getting multipliers, just could not get this darn thing. But I enjoy this, and this is one of my new favorites, just because of all the fun that we had with this. The other thing that was cool was that we had a really good time with all the food. We had great breakfasts and great dinners. We went to this place that's right there on the Battery at Atlanta. I forget the name of it. It's a joint. Maybe Yeeeottt can remember.
We basically we still there? All right, we had a little. I don't know if you.
What happened?
Did you see me? I'm here.
Yeah, everybody kind of glitched on me, so
sorry about that.
No, it might have been me. I couldn't tell. Everything kind of like might have been.
But we went to this place, Yeeeottt. I don't remember the name of it, man. I've been driving all day. I can't even remember. But man, this was a really cool place. It was a console. You could go and dine. They had PCs. They had consoles. They had everything. You could literally play everything. And it was really good food, really decent food. We didn't get to play many games or do much because they were so busy. But it was cool to get in there and get to play. So yeah, there's the close-up of Dune.
Oh, dude, that looks beautiful.
Worms right there in that center, right there where the ramp goes around. Beautiful table.
Are we good?
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Like, why is it?
Looks like Jay froze.
Look at that.
Yep.
Yeah, something's going on. Every time I play in this video, it like chokes.
Oh man.
Can you guys still see it?
Yeah.
We see a little. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
That looks nice. I like the darker, like the blues and stuff.
Yeah.
It's choking the internet, so.
But yeah, we had a blast playing, and then Yeeeottt took us to a place, my parents' basement. That was a pretty cool place. Unfortunately, it wasn't free to play. You had to put $1 in on every pinball table. They had Batman 66. They had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Jurassic Park. They had a lot of great tables there as well. So we had a really good fun time, and I recommend I'm definitely going back next year. I'm going to go ahead and start planning. I just had a fun time and really enjoyed the whole convention as a whole. So
Nice. Well, hopefully everybody's still there. Every time I play that video, it seems to like choke my internet for some reason. I don't know why.
just if we could take a little bit out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but yeah, that Dune is looking amazing. So, all right, yeah, that's Southern Fried Gaming. Definitely want to check that out next time. All right, so let's get into while I still can get into this week's hot take.
Truth burns hotter, but the proof chills. Hot takes sizzle, but the cold facts thrill.
All right, this is the part where I get into a hot take and everybody gets mad at me. Yes, so this is this week's hot take. It says, I think Microsoft is done with hardware. Why do I think that? Look, it's clear now that Microsoft is done with hardware. The reason why, they are doubling down on Game Pass, cloud gaming, and putting Xbox titles on the PlayStation, Switch. They don't really care about their hardware, not making a priority anymore. Now, they're teaming up with Meta and Asus lately, and they're pushing the Xbox experience into VR and handheld because the real goal is to make Windows a gaming platform. So the writings on the wall, Xbox as a console is fading, and Microsoft gaming future is Xbox anywhere. So that is my hot take. All right, guys, what do you guys think? Todd, I know you said you disagreed with that.
I do.
But, Microsoft, here's my thing. Microsoft has always been a software company, and the biggest thing they've ever done as far as hardware was a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
So that is what they were known for before they got into Xbox. It just feels like, I'm not saying that they're not going to make hardware. I just think they're just kind of done, and they're just going to kind of like let everybody else do it, because why not let Asus make their handheld, and then have you seen this?
Yes,
Have you seen
I saw that, and I wanted to get your thoughts on it. I kind of feel like it's weird that it's a 3S.
Yeah, that's me too. I was like, why is it a 3S?
Yeah. And is this just a color branding type thing?
It looks like it comes with a controller too.
Yeah, that was the other thing too. It came with I guess instead of the actual individual, you're getting an actual controller. So I don't know. This is interesting to me that they would go this route, but going back, I know that they're a software company. They've always been a software company, but I don't think they're going to just hand the keys over to PlayStation and say, "Here you go." I think that they're gonna continue to do this as long as Sony does and PlayStation does. That's my 2 cents on it. I think that the rivalry between them two is enough. They're going to keep making, even if it's not making them very much money, and I know it hasn't in a very long time. I think they've said that publicly, that it costs more to make a console and sell it than it's actually worth. Quote me if I'm wrong, but I think that those words have came out of their mouth before. And this partnership with AMD, that really isn't a partnership because they've been working with them for a very long time. I think it's just more proof that we're still going to get hardware from them in some way, shape, or form. To say that they're not going to make hardware anymore just doesn't feel right to me. I mean, they're not just going to bow out that easily.
Now, I'm not saying, okay, I'm saying that I'm not saying there's going to be not an Xbox experience somewhere on somebody's hardware.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that maybe they're not the one that's going to make it. I don't know if you guys remember IzzReal. You remember the 3DO?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Remember what they did? They went and they licensed out they had a 3DO, but they had different companies that made a 3DO. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if they let Asus makes the Xbox. I'm thinking
It's kind of the reason why Sega doesn't make anything anymore, right? They pretty much licensed everything to Nintendo, right?
There's other people who can that you
It's
can actually
pretty much what's
license out.
happening with the same thing that happened with Sega is what's going to happen with Xbox for
Well,
now.
At Games has actually got started making what Sega Minis.
Yes, correct.
Remember? So I'm thinking, like they're if they want to get into VR, they're gonna let these other hardware companies who do it maybe better. I know your wife would probably be upset about that, but I'm not saying that the experience itself.
Oh yeah, she's ready to punch me in the face, probably in the living room. All right.
But I'm telling you,
what I was gonna say because I know you're gonna ask me soon. This is what I was gonna say. My hot take about Xbox.
Okay, well, give me your hot take on Xbox.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Okay, so me saying this, Game Pass is eventually, in my theory, is going to end up on like other platforms like Nintendo, PlayStation, etc.
Right.
But that Xbox Asus, alley that's going to happen, that's more of a for now kind of thing to compete with the PlayStation Portal and the new Nintendo Switch 2. I think that's what the move is right now. A lot of people are going to say, "Oh no, they're done." I used to be one of the biggest Xbox fanboys there were, but like my wife's gonna call me a traitor when I say this. But since the whole Game Pass situation and all that, and how you have to pay to play pretty much, I've been PlayStation ever since. And I know I got a Nintendo hat on, but I think that's who's winning right now. Nintendo's winning right now. They're winning the long, slow battle between both consoles. You said that they're both go neck and neck between Xbox and PlayStation. Everybody want to count Nintendo out. Yes, the graphics and all that could be improved, but now it's a different story because now this has the capability to keep up with those. So I think that's the move for Xbox. That handheld that's coming out, maybe a couple more. Obviously, everybody knows that Xbox, like you said, Gamer Fridge, is going to end up on some type of platform, any which shape or form. It's going to happen. It's going to be a whole, like, they're trying to monopolize the internet and the PC, like, everything, the consoles, the handhelds. They want everything. As far as making a new console right now, they're not going to even attempt to make a new console right now, because if they do, they're going to fail. And it's only because the current hardware for the PlayStation 5, the Nintendo Switch 2, even the current Xbox Series X, there's nothing really innovating happening right now. The games are great. The graphics are amazing. But what really wows you? What is popping out at you? What's the next console coming that's going to give you that wow factor? We're not talking about VR. We're not talking about VPN. We're talking about what's the next really big innovation from any of these companies, and it has not happened yet. They're just keeping steady. The graphics have not really they up, but you know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? If Xbox comes out with something, it's gonna be in the near future, and it's gonna be when it's substantial and it's gonna mean something. Like how this launched Nintendo, it meant something to a lot of us because it took so long for them to do it, for first off, and the history that Nintendo has with a lot of our hearts. But anyways, I'll let you take it over. That's my take. Nintendo wins, guys. Nintendo wins.
IzzReal thinks Nintendo is gonna take it all.
So here's my thought, okay? All right. If Xbox hands over and says, why don't you guys make our stuff and we'll just make the software and put it on there. That quality, there's no quality control. You see what I'm saying? I don't think that Xbox is going to give that quality control away. I don't think that they're going to say, because what's the first thought that kind of pops in your mind sometimes about Xbox? Ring of Death, right?
Oh, yeah. They're terrible.
Do they really want to go back Do they really want to go down that path again?
Maybe that's the reason why they would do that, because they actually...
Then they could point the finger and say, it's
that wasn't us. Yeah. I mean,
that's a very possibility.
Because that cost them a ton of money when that happened.
I think Nerdmaster was right on the nose, spot on when he said it's about hardware cost. They don't want to spend the money on the hardware to sell to us. Whether they make a profit or not, it'd be cheaper to distribute all the titles and licenses to other companies to make these games, but still keep the Xbox branding. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Garage
kind of
Gamer
what
said-
I'm saying. Is like I'm thinking that they don't care where you play Xbox anymore.
Yeah, it's about the money.
It's all about. So I don't know if you heard, they're coming out on with the ROG Ally. They're coming out with a new version of Windows that's slimmed down. So this is going to actually be a slimmed down version of Windows that's more. They actually got the Xbox programmers working on Windows now. And then Todd, when you sent this over to me, when they did this announcement, and I pointed out to you what she said at the end, she said that the most important thing was they're going to make Windows the gaming platform.
Exactly. They're trying to monopolize everything.
Closely, see, like ensure that number one platform in gaming is Windows, not Xbox, Windows. So I'm thinking that they're going to move a slimmed down version of Windows in
Hence why all the studios were going crazy when Xbox was buying all these studios and PlayStation was
I
trying
think
to pick up the
they got to
pieces.
get that money back.
They were trying to pick up. PlayStation was trying to pick up the pieces and grab what they could because Xbox was grabbing everything,
But
and
the thing
still
is-
pretty much is.
But the thing is, they have all that stuff, but now they got to get all that money back. They spent all that money, so they got to go back to Xbox and put this stuff on there. So,
Right.
let's
I
see
mean,
here.
look
I
at-
have
look
all
at
the
B.
PlayStation
Kirby.
consoles. I take
Yeah.
Xbox over PlayStation every day. Xbox is coming out with another console. So yeah, that was the announcement here, which was a weird announcement as
It was
Xbox
weird.
and AMD was advancing. I'm like, that they've already
They've been
on
together for a
Yeah, but
while.
if that's the new if that's the new console is a handheld, then that they're going in the wrong direction.
So
But remember-
AMD and Xbox have been together forever. So I didn't
remember what I
understand this
said.
announcement.
You can play Xbox on your phone. Why would you need $1,000 tablet to play all those things when your $1,000 phone already does it?
I mean, I think
I
that-
got Game Pass on my phone right now.
Right.
I
You know?
think that the thing that really, like, when they made this announcement, it just really just kind of like it gave you the vibe that they were going to do another console, like B. Kirby said.
Yeah.
It gave the vibe of that. Whether that was the intention or not, I don't know, but I just don't see them just backing down, man.
I think
So
they
you
got one
think-
more in them. I think they
so
got
you-
one more in them.
You think they're gonna drop on that? Well, if they do, it's gonna be a revision of the X.
Yeah, I think
that's
it's going to be
probably
the
that was
X
probably
Series
the
X
last-
Series XX2.
Do you remember?
They got to come up with a better name, guys. You got to admit these names are just driving me nuts. They got to come. Why can't they just do Xbox 2?
Do you remember that picture that I sent you of the AI version of PlayStation 6?
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
AI version
Yeah, that
of
was cool.
Xbox, the next Xbox. They're not changing the mold here. They're just doing what they're doing. So at least
Who said Mountain Dew? Steps said Mountain Dew. There you go. Here's the Mountain Dew for you.
Yeah, Steps is all about the Mountain Dew. Yeah, so that's it's just a gut feeling. It's nothing too. I mean, there's obviously some issues. I mean, the fact that they're
Shout out to Gallagher guy had a baby. Burger Time Babe. Shout out. That's why I'm wearing the shirt. Go subscribe if you're not already to Gallagher Guy 88's channel. My boy.
Definitely,
My boy.
definitely.
Boy.
Yeah, I agree, Garage Gamer. If they put the Game Pass.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead. You shout my boy out anytime. Yeah, I agree. If they put the Game Pass on Nintendo, that would be game changer. No, one thing about this announcement too, they said that they're interested in having your Steam library, GOG library, all that. That didn't make any sense to me, but I guess if they're selling their games through those platforms too, what do they care, right?
Yeah, they're getting money either way.
They're making money regardless.
Yeah, you see, if you're because they own all the studios now.
Hey, should I put it on again, fellas?
I don't know. B. Kirby's not agreeing with you.
Yeah,
Nintendo's
yeah. I mean,
compared to
that's-
Xbox. Xbox coming out with another console and a handheld. I have to agree that that's. I
well,
think
the
for me-
handhelds
For my
handhelds
wife's
will be-
sake, I hope so. But right now, I think I'm sticking with PlayStation when it comes down to those AAA titles that I want to play, like
Yeah.
the wild, especially like I don't know what's going on with the exclusives. If Xbox is getting PlayStation stuff, and if PlayStation is getting Xbox stuff, there's a lot of things being thrown in there. A lot of people like, well, this is going here and this is going there. Did you guys see the Gears of War PS5? Did y'all see the
Yeah.
image of that? I mean,
Mhm.
that blows my mind. Like that wows me. I mean, I'm not gonna go out and rush to get one. I got a black PS5 sitting right there looking beautiful. I don't need
But if
another
you get
one.
the Pro, get that on the Pro, that's gonna be
Oh yeah, but
whoa.
the Pro's not really pumping that much power, man. The hype ain't really up there with that. With
Do you have a Pro?
no, I got an original launch digital.
Yes, digital. I got the original launch.
Yeah, I got the original launch digital, and it's holding strong. It's built. You know what? It's built better than the newer ones. The heat sinks. There's more of a heat sink in it. You know, because I open it up and I clean it up and dust it out and stuff from time to time. And the heat sink to the older ones, there's more there. It's a better built console, believe it or not.
That's awesome. All right, that's our hot takes, guys. What do you guys think? Obviously, you know, people are agreeing, disagreeing, different opinions is all right with me.
Frost.
To each his own. To each his own. You know.
Console PC hybrid of some type is what we're doing.
Yeah, that's what it kind of feels like. I always thought Microsoft should have leveraged where
they should just drop a PC already. If anything, a gaming PC.
Yeah, and then they make a layer where you put an Xbox game in a PC and just play it, you know, and the whole environment's in Windows, and it seems like they're kind of gonna go that direction. I would like to be able to just take the same game, play it in my Xbox, and then play it in my PlayStation or play in my PC, and they use Game Pass and stuff. You basically can do that with streaming.
You don't think you're gonna block that, or like different companies are gonna block the ability to play like Steam?
Why would they?
Games?
Think about it. You look at I'm going to tell you right now, the person who's nailed cross-play, cross-gen, and cross everything is Call of Duty. Call of Duty does not care what you play on because you can play on the old gen, new gen. You can play everybody.
Fortnite too, right?
That opens up more people playing your game than trying to fight that. So yeah, so like you play Black Ops, what is it, 6? I know Modern Warfare 2 was like that one. When we played that, I had friends on all the different platforms, all the different generations. Sorry,
yeah.
And we were able to play on whatever we had. I think that if they put that on the Switch, that's a game changer right there for the Switch. Then I'll be looking at the Switch. If I can play Call of Duty portable, I mean, you can already play it mobile. I love Call of Duty mobile. I'm hoping they don't do that. You know, I mean, I'll take it, but that's probably what they'll do is put the mobile version on the Switch. But I would like to see them put a full-blown Call of Duty on.
You guys remember the first rendition of all that Call of Duty mobile and what's it, Warzone? It was called Blackout. You remember that?
Yeah.
I love Blackout.
The mobile version has all the good maps. It has every good map that ever was in Call of Duty is on the mobile. So I don't know why they don't.
What about you, Nerdmaster? Was you a Call of Duty zombie player, Nerdmaster?
No,
I love zombies, man. I was all about that.
Yeah, time is always your enemy. You have to choose and decide, and that's probably, if it's something that I have to invest a lot of time, it's hard for me to get into it. It really is.
Call of Duty is not a time suck.
It feels like it is.
If you play that's like a mindless game.
That's why I said zombies, because zombies you can just end it when you want. You don't have to. You don't have to be pressured to play.
We gotta get you on. We gotta get some multiplayer going, Todd. I think me and you would have a lot of fun. I mean, it's just. I mean, you play a couple rounds with buddies, and you can kind of end it.
Kirby, I really hope that Xbox releases another console, man. I'll definitely get it for sure.
I think they got one more in them.
You know,
they got one more.
I'm not an Xbox. I'm not a nothing hater, man. I'm down for the games. I'm in it for the games, brother. So whatever interests me is what I'm going to play. You know, whether it's Xbox, Nintendo, PlayStation. If I want to play it, I'm going to get it.
Like IzzReal, you said earlier, the reason why you get different consoles is your friends. I think the only reason why I wanted Xbox is I had friends on the Xbox, and I wanted to play with them. So that's the reason why I'm
different
everything. I eventually going to get the Switch too when I find the right games. But eventually, I want to play Mario Kart with everybody. But I'm not not interested to play it for $500. The Is it
Thank
Hey,
you,
believe it or not, playing Mario Kart on this joystick, it's really good. It's smooth.
Yeah,
It's really
that's.
good. It's
I was
crazy.
watching you playing it. That was interesting.
Everything worked flawlessly. I was turning the slide button worked good. The buttons for the up worked fine. Everything was fluent. It works on an arcade amazingly.
That is cool. That makes me want to build a Street Fighter 6 cab with that.
Oh yeah, like I said, it's on the Marvel right now. I
Yeah,
got
Street Fighter
everything blocking
6.
it, but
Street
it's
Fighter
on the
6 and
Marvel
a
right now.
cab. That's where it's at right there.
I think Chaotic said that's what he was wanting to do as well. We
Yeah,
saw
it's
one in Atlanta that was a newer cabinet, and he was getting ideas about buying.
Yeah, I think
building
that's
one.
the easiest way to do it right there, and then you can play online and
Yeah. I played. Like I said, I got it. I'm gonna pick it up for the Nintendo Switch. I haven't picked up Street Fighter 6 for this yet,
yeah.
but I'm gonna because then
You got
that's
it
a
for
whole nother.
PlayStation?
Yeah, I got it. I got it for
All right,
PlayStation 4. Yeah.
me and you go at it.
Oh yeah, for
We'll
sure.
have to do it. We'll do a live stream because I got it for PS5.
Marvel
PS4,
vs. I got a
PS5.
PS5 right here though too. I could play it on PS5.
No, Street Fighter 6. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got it on both. I got the upgrade.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
But
We'll make it happen.
I got Street Fighter 6 on the Legends Ultimate. That's where I got that one over there. And then
Okay.
I got the Intech playing on the 4 too on the Marvel superheroes. So like I could jump on anything. I could play it on here on
So
the
what
Xbox.
do you got it for a brain on the ALU? What's your brain?
What do you mean? I don't. Oh, I just got a coin op stick in there, man. I don't.
No, you said you got 6 on there.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, I just what I got run. Oh, the Xbox Series.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
Let's get into the fun stuff. What everybody actually wants to talk about. This.
Mario Kart
Do
World.
you guys know who Retro Recipes is?
I do
Sounds
not.
awfully familiar.
Okay, so this guy, if you don't know, is Fractic. So what his channel is all about retro. He has Perfractic and his wife and his dog, but he he worked on some of the Star Wars movies. I found out.
Really?
Yes, but what he does is he takes he is very big into Commodore, retro computing and stuff like that. So if you haven't checked him out, he actually made a kit. He turned a Tesla into a kit car, like legit kit car, with it talking to him and everything. But as you can see, all the retro stuff he has around him. He actually is. He's first person I heard PCB Way from, because he was the first person on the PCB Way. He's rebuilt. He's built a Commodore 64 from scratch.
Yep.
And he's done he's worked with multiple people who are into the retro computer stuff. Okay. Little background on him. So if you're into these old school PCs and stuff like I am, definitely one of the main guys. If you watch some of his stuff, he goes down rabbit holes of just he makes like a old PC modern stuff. The reason why I bring him up is actually he thought about just taking the Commodore brand in like licensing it and making it so that all these PC part makers that are trying to keep the Commodore alive, he went to like go to them and say, hey, can I get an exclusive license so I kind of control it? They want to sell it to him.
Really?
Yeah, so he might be buying Commodore. So
wow.
Whoa, you're talking some big league stuff there, buddy.
So they sent. I'm just spoiling the end of this video, but he just released.
How many subscribers he's already have already?
Oh, he's 270,000. So this guy's. If you haven't seen him, he wants to buy. He might be buying Commodore. And this guy, I've been watching him for years. I mean, years now. And I was like, are you serious? And then he like started talking about all the stuff he did. He like worked on like all the Star Wars movies and special effects and stuff. And his wife has actually got a background voice in it and stuff. So if you watch this video, go check it out. Retro Recipes, guys. If you want to go down, like he's bringing like the retro modern, and that's just right down my alley, man. If you guys ever had a love for the Commodore, he's talking about he's working with some other retro YouTubers and stuff that have been bringing in projects. But it's he wants to like all these people who are making like replacement parts. There's people doing all this. He wants to have them officially licensed, and so people can and support people who are bringing some of these old machines back. So, and he owns a kit car. He's got I think that's his biggest thing is when he did the Knight Rider thing. So yeah, you definitely check him out. And he's I thought that was really exciting. So he made this whole Commodore corner. So he's got all these retro stuff. I used to be anything people don't know about me. I used to be in a Commodore club when I was in high school.
In the background too. I'm liking that background.
I went to I was part of an Amiga club. I had a lot of Amiga stuff. I refused to have a PC in my house when we first got I got first married. I said, well, I want to have an Amiga. So I was a hardcore Amiga guy and Commodore guy. So definitely tugs at my heart. So I'm really excited. I would love to see him get this and be able to go to somebody who actually knows what they're doing. Because if anybody whoever followed Commodore will understand how a rocky road it is and the fan base of the Commodore. So I thought that was really cool. I wanted to point that out. Another cool thing going on for retro stuff. Have you guys heard about this NES 3D thing that just dropped? Yes? No?
No.
No, I have not either, sir.
So this is an emulator that you can buy right now on Steam. It does cost money, but it turns your NES games. I was hoping Bad Guy would be here, but I'm going to show when he comes here. I'll ask him what he thinks about it. This is turning your NES ROMs into a 3D game.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, that is neat though. Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm hearing that there might be a VR option with this too.
Ooh.
So yeah, so this is just dropping. You can buy it on Steam and check it out. You have to supply your own ROMs, but there's about 100 games that are supported.
Oh, yeah, that's neat.
But yes, look at that.
That is pretty cool.
You play some Zelda and stuff. So it gives you that 3D.
Super said Squid said finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought this was really cool.
Yeah, that's neat. I like that.
Yeah, it just adds a whole another dimension to it. So what game do you guys think you would be? Oh, I remember this game.
Yeah.
Remember that? So
that's a tough call because there's tons of games that would be awesome.
Yeah, tons of them. Like me, I
and
guess.
And then there's some that really shouldn't be 3D. You know, there's like a few of them out there that you really shouldn't.
I think the Zelda one is blowing me away.
Yeah,
like,
I think
man,
so.
I never thought I would want it like that, but that actually looks really cool.
Maybe Metroid would be pretty cool too. You know,
right?
Kings of the Beach.
Yep. So that is happening right now.
That's pretty cool.
Definitely the Marios would definitely look good.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know if they showed the Marios because you know how Nintendo, but yeah, if you want to pick, it's called 3D Zen PC. So there are people streaming it right now on Steam. If you guys want to check those out, simply playing pool. But yeah, check that out. If you,
it's only $8.99. Is that right?
Yeah, $8.99.
That's cool.
Yeah, people might say, "Oh, why does it cost money?" But hey, man, if they're support them, man.
Yeah, so, took some work to get there.
Yep. So that is that. So let's get into the part everybody wants to talk about.
Oh,
Todd, did you get the pickle
no.
sushi yet?
No.
IzzReal Gaming, do you know about this?
I've seen it, but I did not even. I don't like pickles though, so I don't think I've tried.
No. We're trying to get Todd. The whole thing is we're trying to get Todd to drink it.
No, God.
My wife said she would try it, but we don't have a Sonic around here.
Oh, we got plenty of Sonics around here, but
yeah.
there's really that's a real thing right there, huh?
Yeah, that's a real thing. Would your wife try it? That's the question.
Hold on, let me honey, can you hear me? I'm not trying to yell. Honey.
We're gonna get a live. We get a live.
No, do what you gotta do.
Honey. Right. You got headphones on, man.
What?
That's all right.
No, you're good. Hold on. It's a genuine question.
We got to
Hey,
get the
homie.
answer, guys. We got to get the answer here. He's
Bud.
gonna find out for us.
They want the answer on stream. Can you yell the new Sonic pickle shake? Would you try it?
Ew.
Yes. Yes.
You gotta hear that?
Ew! It's the
We
answer.
We got it.
She said, "Ew."
I'm gonna go ahead and move this big old cabinet off of my way.
Oh
So I
my
can...
gosh! There you go, guys. Ew is the answer.
Ew, is what she said.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
nasty.
you. And there
That's
she is. I
nasty.
told you. No.
It is nasty. I agree, it's nasty. I just want Todd to. I
I
just
am
want Todd
not
to try
trying
it.
this,
Gamer
man.
Fridge. Gamer Fridge. There's the Captain America. Better look at it. I know you've been wanting to look at it.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me get you solo real quick here.
There it is.
Oh yeah. Yep, and yeah, you had your video on it too. Look at that. Look at that beautiful.
Beautiful.
Roll that
thing.
beautiful beam footage. Yeah, pew pew.
Oh, you see what's being played? Oh my God, I got room now.
There we go.
Holy
All right,
shit.
so Todd, you didn't try this. You know, I did my homework though. I actually went
It's a
out
little
and I
different when you have
tried.
a tab sitting in front of you, huh? Now like I'm
Yeah,
looking better.
looking good.
Right.
I went and tried the Selena Gomez. I pickle, even some juice, but never in a shaker. It's a slushy. It's a slushy. We found out.
She said, "Ew."
Ew. That's funny.
Selena Gomez.
So would you try the Selena Gomez Oreos? That's the question.
What's in that?
So
Is
I'll
that
tell you what,
caramel?
I
Cinnamon
tried them.
sugar.
I tried them. They are very sweet, but they do taste like a
Just like
frosted
Selena.
Teddy
Just like
Graham
Selena.
cracker. They don't taste like an Oreo at all. They have the texture of an Oreo, but they taste like a graham cracker. My wife says a graham cracker with frosting. So
I like graham crackers. So I might
cinnamon,
like that.
cinnamon. It has cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Graham.
All right, Thumper
Teddy Grahams.
Squid.
Like
PG,
cinnamon.
PG.
Yeah. That was Vito from last week. I blame him. He's just nothing but trouble. So they're okay. After a while, I was just like, they're just way too much sugar. But one, it's all right. So I got burned last week with the flaming hot. What was it? The flaming hot Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
I got bamboozled. I got tricked. They got me. I thought it was real, and it wasn't. No, man, you're good. So I went out and I actually verified that the following are real. So so you guys heard the Bomb Pops?
Brother.
Oh, Lord.
So they got the Bomb Pops, the super sour flavor. I can confirm I found it in real life right there. I was like,
There it is.
there it is. So what do you guys think of this? I'm kind of want to try this.
That's a goat for me. I'll definitely try that.
Yeah, super
Oh,
sour
boy.
strawberry extreme.
Oh, yeah.
So
I don't know, Mike. I don't think I could put that on the screen.
You don't like sour? No?
I would try it. I mean, it obviously the sour, the
You don't want the quack face, is what it is.
pucker.
Yeah.
All right, what about the the Bomb Pop Nerds?
That would be more
Because I found those in live too. Look at that.
watermelon.
Yes, bring
Strawberry,
it. Bring
watermelon,
it.
and grape. Those are the best flavors of Nerds.
My lady would so get those and try to take them for herself. I try to
Okay.
grab one. She's like, no, those are mine.
So these are out in the wild. I can confirm I ain't being bamboozled this time.
Yeah,
But,
there you go. Thank you.
Nerds,
Those were Squidward
nerds
We're
for a nerd show.
There you go.
So it tastes like sugar, pure sugar.
Yes.
Not even, yeah, refined, perfect sugar, right?
Yep.
It's yacht-tastic.
Yep. And I also found these guys, strawberry vanilla with strawberry swirl. So these are like mini drumsticks.
He said, so it tastes like sugar? Yeah.
What are you feeling about the strawberry vanilla?
You know what
try
I'm feeling right now? I feel like after the show, I'm taking my lady and we're going to the grocery store and I'm buying some of these drumsticks. That's what I feel.
These look good. These
They
look
do
really
look good.
They look delicious.
And I'm not a big strawberry
And they're
fan, but I
miniature
would-
too, so you can just eat like 3 of them.
Only
Yeah.
110 calories.
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah.
Garage Gamer? He always
Walk
says
a
I'm
couple
eating junk
miles,
food.
man. You're all right.
Yep. So those are so on and
Oh, they
then
got strawberries or strawberry too. Ooh.
yeah.
Sorry.
So I didn't the Flaming Hot Pop Tarts weren't real, but the frosted strawberry milkshake ones,
I did see these.
those
Oh.
are real.
Those
Why
are Pop-Tart? Why?
You don't like these? These are good. I love strawberry.
I'm down to try that one.
Yeah.
I like strawberry milkshake.
So would you try this, or would you want the Flaming Hot ones if they ever come out?
No. I would try the strawberry milkshake.
Yes.
The reason why I got fooled on the
I
Flaming Hot
concur
because
there, Master. I concur.
they had Flaming Hot Mountain Dew, and it was
I have had
disgusting.
those.
I've
They
seen
are
those.
really good. Okay,
So-
there you go.
Yes, these look good. These look really good. I might have to try these. This is a
Nintendo
60. This is a value
64
pack. This
has
is a
tried them.
this right here. We got 16 pack. We got a value pack of strawberry milk.
I'm more of a s'mores kind of guy, so
Yeah. And then we're gonna finish it off. All right. Bring in the heat. We didn't have the Flaming Hot Pop-Tarts were fake, but this right here, guys, the Takis, whatever the heck, chicken sandwich, fries, and they don't have a shake. I don't know why.
Oh, come on.
Are you
Oh,
down?
look at
With
the
some
look at the
ta-
branding. Fuego fries.
Fuego
Sorry.
fries.
Fuego.
No,
Yeah, no,
shout
I'm
out
Hispanic,
to
so that's
Just in
gonna come
time,
out
man.
easy for me.
Why,
Fuego.
Wendy's? Why?
You don't like
Fuego.
Takis?
Bring
You
the
like
fuego.
Takis?
I like Takis, but why, Wendy's? Why?
You ain't tried it?
I like heat. I like
Yeah,
hot
I like
stuff.
heat.
So,
Yeah, me too.
so yeah, that's a go-to. If that's
this
real.
just came out the 20th, so Friday it just came out. So, Sad, you gonna go try some Takis at Wendy's?
Sure. I'll go try.
He said he's gonna do it. All right,
I
Israel.
might taki trip to Wendy's.
Are you feeling? Are you feeling?
I'll have the Pepto Bismol right here, and we'll eat it and then go straight for that.
So,
Pepto-Bismol.
are you gonna take the wife out and go to Wendy's and pick this up, and then to cool it down, go get
a pickle shake? A pickle shake.
No, you're gonna go get those drumsticks. You're gonna get those,
Oh man, imagine your stomach the day after that, having the pickled shake and that. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Right,
This is just a glass of water.
just like your hat nerd master, you're gonna need Superman after that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Joe Kid. I appreciate that. Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, Thumper Squid. If I do it, I will do it with the camera rolling.
Yeah, you
and
gotta be. I'm trying to get you content, Todd.
Yeah. No,
That-
I am not trying to.
either that or you're trying to get you content to put it on your channel.
Oh man.
I'm
What do you
trying,
think,
shotgun. I'm trying to get him to try the pickle shake, but but
Didn't see it featured. So did they bamboozle you again?
No, it says try it Friday.
So it's the
It's
20. He had it for dinner tonight, I assume.
Get your fuego fries now.
There you
yeah.
go.
This is 6 days ago.
6 days ago. Okay, yeah, 3 days.
This one
ago.
that was posted, so Friday. It's supposed to be
3
Friday, so
days.
it might take a while to get it to all locations, or it's just like everything else, just stuck in Ohio.
Yeah.
Is
Like
it me?
packaging,
Is it just
too.
me, or is the drinks at these fast food places? You get less and less of your soda and more ice.
Yes.
Oh, that's why I do it. I say
You say
little ice.
you say no ice, but then they'll try to hand you a cup, and there's like that much missing from the top. Like, yo, can you fill me up, please? Like,
All right, James, you need to go confirm that this is real, because me and you had the in Chicago, we had the ghost pepper chicken at Popeyes. I think that's my
that was good.
That it's my go-to. It's my go-to when I go there now. I get that because that actually has a bite to it. So I'm wondering how it compares to the ghost pepper chicken sandwich at
The biggie bag double stack. There you go.
at Popeyes. So is this Chad, what are you thinking? Yay, nay, what? We liking the Takis? Takis are hot, man. You can't if you keep eating those things, man. I can't The Takis are like a 1 or 2 at a time kind of a thing.
Y'all crazy. My stomach hurts just looking at this stuff.
I
Yeah.
know.
I don't know. I eat all this stuff.
Just
Man.
thinking about, I had to like fix my belt buckle. Like, oh man, this is gonna be one of those nights.
Oh, there it is. All right, guys. Yeah,
James
I know.
hates chicken Big Mac. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, the chicken Big Mac. I knew I wasn't digging the chicken Big Mac.
Yeah.
Anything. McDonald's cannot do chicken right. I don't know why. All right, I'm gonna hit that poll. We're gonna end that poll real quick. So,
what's the results?
it looks like will you be buying the next
come on.
Xbox? 64% says no. 35. It's 37 votes, man. So that's
Yeah.
a good. That's
Thank
a
you
good.
for voting.
A good. I think a good amount of people voted on that one. So I don't know. Xbox got some. I don't know
We
what
got
to
to
do.
convert some more people.
I think honestly, I think they don't care. Honestly, don't think they care. I think they don't care where you play Xbox. So that's my 2 cents. But as Israel says, it's gonna be on Nintendo, right? You thinking Game Pass is gonna be on Nintendo?
Soon enough.
Alfredo Frosty, I wish.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right, Todd, what we got going on this coming up week? What are we doing Wednesday? You haven't figured it out yet?
It's a secret. It's always a secret to the last second.
Yeah,
But
we don't
Arcades-
even know what we're doing, but we
Arcades Anonymous this Wednesday. Come and join us as always.
Do we got
Have
more
a fun
footage
time.
on your channel for what? You're gonna get some Southern Fried Love on there. I want to see some more footage.
I'll try to do that. I'll try to get with Yeeeottt and I'm sure there was videos and pictures and everything else that I missed. So
I would show more of it, but it was killing my internet. I have no idea why. But
I agree, Shotgun Sean. I agree.
what did he say? I won't be rushing for that. No. I'm if I didn't have the ROG Ally already, I might.
Yeah, so I'm saying that's exactly why you wouldn't want to rush if you have one of those already.
Yeah. I just want that layer. I want that software on there.
We go with the flow, James.
Yes,
we go with
James
the flow.
knows what. Yeah, James. Todd's in charge of that show. I'm in charge of this show, and you can see what happens there.
Ha ha ha! That's funny.
IzzReal Gaming, what you got going on next, man?
Me currently, I have to finish the Killer Toads cabinet. I'm waiting on artwork, so I am going back and forth with DB Graphics. Check them out.
Okay.
By the way, they have some good stuff.
Alright, man.
I also have some more Street Fighter iconic skits coming, and I believe I'm gonna do a tutorial video on the Intech Gaming conversion to arcade cabinets. That way, if people don't know how to do the modern version or know how to do it with the Nintendo Switch 2, I'll show them how to do it. And besides that, I'm gonna try to do more shorts, more gameplay videos, and hopefully I get more likes and subscribers and more amazing guys like you invite me on to shows and stuff to talk. And it's been fun, guys, man. It really has. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, you guys check him out. His links in the description.
I'm very unorthodox. A lot of people tell me like my videos are like they want to call them weird, but I like to have fun with it, man. I'm 41 years old, and you only live once, man. And if you're fit enough to do those kind of things, like I like to do fighting sequences and power ups and all types of stuff. I like to move around in my videos. So if you're into those kind of things and enthusiasm, it's a little different from Cornercade, from Danny. You know, he gets hyped his own way, but my hype is pretty much my motto. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real, keep playing.
Mhm.
That's my hype.
So
You know what I mean?
I want to know, am I a real gamer though? That's the big question. Am I a real gamer? Because I know you always addressing the real gamers, man.
Hold on. I get a lot of flack. My lady gives me flack on that. It's like, who are you talking to?
If I
I'm like, you know
want to be a
what?
part of that club.
You know what? Anyone that believes in themselves and their cause and just out here trying to have fun, that's a real gamer. We're all here, like I said, for the video games. You show you send the love out and you receive the love. If you're all about the negative, you're gonna get negative. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no flack or no hate towards no channels or nobody. I'm here for the love of video games. And I hope that everyone here is here for that reason and that reason only. And we build friendships together for that reason. And these two amazing fellows right here, Todd, Nerdmaster, J Pixel, Gamer Fridge, these are two amazing gentlemen. All right. And you will see them again come Arcades Anonymous. And I will be there on that chat. And I will be there supporting these two because I believe in their cause. Okay.
There
So
it
in
is.
saying that,
Thank you,
remember to
brother.
keep it real
Appreciate that.
and keep playing. Yeah. I'll see
There
you
it
next
is.
time.
That's the way to end it right there. All right, guys. You two sit tight. We're going to end this up. Thank you again. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Cold wind howls through the parking lot. Me and my crew found the last good spot. Grab our snacks, our hearts